Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Randa and today the camera's falling. Today we're doing a really fun cross stitch unboxing. I know you will have seen the title of this cross stitch, but frankly I can't fucking remember what it's called at the moment. I know what it looks like, but I don't remember what it's called. But I just got this in the mail a couple days ago. I knew I wanted to film a video of me unboxing it. I haven't bought a cross stitch pattern and all the goodies for it in a while, so I'm very excited about it and I want to take you guys through it because the camera's falling again, because this has been in my wish list on 123 Stitch for like a gajillion years. So like I said, I got this all from 123 Stitch. That's where I get like all of my cross stitch stuff. Let's see, am I forgetting something? Just the receipt. That's it. Okay, so let's see, we'll start with the pattern. So it is, okay, perfect. So it is called Ophelia's Pearl, and this is a Nora Corbett. Oh my God, don't you just fucking love it? 'Cause I do. I have had this in my wish list for probably a year on 123 Stitch, and I'm just absolutely and 1000% obsessed with it. Yeah, it's just way too beautiful. I just love the colors. I think I'm gonna really enjoy that, and it's something that I definitely want on my wall in my office. So yeah, obsessed. Very excited to finally have that. I didn't get any of the beads. I don't do beads. I just usually find flosses in my stash that look similar to the beads, and I do French knots instead because fuck the beads. Fuck the beads. So I do, part of me wants to pull it out and look at it, and part of me doesn't want to show you guys. Yeah, probably not a good idea. But anyway, this is how Nora Corbett's come. There's a picture in the front of what it is, and then you can see on the back, there's the list of flosses that are needed. There's the name, Ophelia's Pearl, and then the 3 Mill Hill beads that are required. Not required, but suggested, I guess. I will not be using any of the Mill Hill beads. I did not order the Mill Hill beads. I will just find ones in my stash that look similar and then do, French knots. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot, because if you can see from looking close, there's like some beads down there. There's a lot of beads up here in her hair. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of French knots that I'll be doing in this. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot. But you know what? It's fine. It's all going to be okay, because I don't know how to bead. I don't feel like learning how. I'm just going to do French knots. And then what makes it really easy about 123 Stitch, if you've never ordered from there before, when you find a pattern that you like, you know, you find this. Below the listing picture, there is a box that says like buy also or something like that, that has a list of a bunch of stuff. And it usually has a fabric and a bunch of floss colors in it. So like DMC, floss color, whatever. And those are all of the called for fabric and floss that is required to finish the kit, to finish the pattern. And so it's basically like it puts together a kit for you so that you don't have to think about it. It's fucking amazing. And it's part of why I love buying off of 123 Stitch. If they don't have the fabric and stuff, then it won't be available in that little box. But usually everything you need is in that little box. And so that's exactly what I did, is I ordered the floss and the fabric. I just went click and then took out the Mill Hill beads and purchased it. This is the bag of floss. Oh, goodness. Look at those colors. I am so excited to do this. The pinks and purples and oranges and yellows, and oh, it's why I fell in love with this kit, is because it's just so fucking beautiful. Yeah, the colors in that look absolutely amazing. And then this is the called for fabric. So I'm pretty sure all fabric, or all Nora Corbett's are called for on Witchelt fabric. So that's what this is. This is a Witchelt 32 count lily linen fabric. It's a 13 by 18 piece of fabric. So these ones are not huge, but like pretty decent. I wonder how big, if it says, okay, stitch on 32 count. It's, yeah, 7 by 11. So 7 inches by 11 inches big. So that's still a decent size. I think it's gonna look really fucking good on this. So if you get a concept, it's gonna be, this is almost like a green. It's interesting. I would not have picked this fabric, the called for, but I think it's gonna look really good because look at those colors against it. Like, that looks really good, but I would have never looked at this color palette and gone, let's put it on a green. You know what I mean? But I think that's gonna look really good. A lot of people don't like witch old fabrics because they're very stiff. So if you want to find something else, like you can, you know, that's the fun part about cross stitch is you can change out any of the colors. You can change out the fabric for whatever you want. I just usually go, unless I don't like the fabric color that it's stitched on, I'll change it out. But usually I just go for the called for because I trust the designers. And I think this is a really pretty shade of green. It's not like an ugly shade of green. It's like a lily green, which is why it's called Lily Linen. Anyway, I think that looks really good and I'm really excited about it. So, fuck yeah, look at that. Oh my God. It's just so, it's like I don't know what I want to do. I want to do something else with it. But like, that's it. That's all I came with it because I don't have any beads to show you. I know, I'm sorry, I'm boring and I don't do beads. Ugh. Let me just open this real quick. Because I know I said it wasn't going to open it, but fucking I'm going to open it. This is my second Nora Corbett kit. The other one that I finished was one of her Bewitching Pixies, which was really fun. Oh yeah, this is going to be really good. Oh yeah, there's lots of beads. So I'm not going to show you the front of it, but it's like it's a big pattern. And then there's just a little bit, it talks about like the back stitching and other instructions, but there's not like a ton. If you do want, I'll show you just like a tiny corner. If you do want to do a Nora Corbett, you should be aware that the chart is quite small. So if you have a hard time seeing, you're going to want to like put this into, what is it? Like, what is it called? Like Max Stitch or something? What is the thing that like, where you can do it online? No, where you can put in your patterns and you can track it online? Oh my God, what is that called? I'm like, so you're gonna have to put it in one of those, or you're gonna have to like take a picture and magnify it or something because the chart is very small. It is not in color. Thankfully I can still see it, but if you like have glasses or something, have a harder time seeing, stuff like that, just so you know, Nora Corbett's are always, pretty small. But I like the Nora Corbett's because you still get sort of the beautiful end result and the intricacy that you would get with a, oh my God, Mirabilia. But they're not as big, they're not as expensive, they're not as time consuming, and you still get a really, really beautiful product. You could also totally, I think, do a really cool conversion for some other colors if you don't want to do the oranges and pinks, but I am totally doing the oranges and pinks because that is so absolutely freaking fun. And like I said, I just got all the called for DMC. It's called for in DMC. It's really easy. You just click, click, bang. This is why I love 123 Stitch. I am a constant plugger of 123 Stitch. It's like the only place I've ever bought cross stitch stuff from, unless I was like buying the pattern off of Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery and then the stuff, the floss and stuff off of 123 Stitch. I'm an avid orderer of 123 Stitch. I'm an avid supporter of 123 Stitch. If you've never been to 123 Stitch, I will link it down below. I will also link this beauty in case you're interested in it as well. I will link it down below. I know this is kind of a short, random video, but here we are. Just so that you know, the chart, the fabric was $12, the chart itself was $12, and then it was 60 cents per skein. I don't know how many colors are in this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 25 colors. So with 25 colors, fabric, and the pattern, it was $45. So not terrible, but also it's not a cheap kit either. That like you can definitely find full kits cheaper than that. But I highly recommend you get a Nora Corbett if you've never tried one. I love every single one of the Bewitching Pixies. She has a bunch of mermaids that are really pretty, like this one's a mermaid. Like, absolutely check her out. Love, 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 love. And I think that's kind of it. Here's my little, here she is. That's so fun. I love it. All right, well, anyway, that's it for today's video, y'all. I know it's kind of short, but that's it. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked seeing me unbox her. I cannot wait to work on this. It'll probably be a while though, to be honest, just because I have so many other cross stitch kits I need to do first, but I'm gonna be very excited to work on this someday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I love you all. Bye.